SQL stands for Structured Query Language. NoSQL stands for not only Structured Query Language. You're seeing the most common ones right on the screen. Their first difference is in their structure. A SQL database will group your data in tables like this. This is very good and everything. However, it could get extremely inflexible. So in our table, let's just say one of the customers doesn't want to share their phone number. Then this column will be empty. Or maybe your customer wants you to send them letters to their home and they want to give you their address. Now your table is all messed up. And of course, it is doable, but it's not efficient. The way that it's done is by using null for any column that is empty. Any column that is empty has the value of null, but that could be dangerous. You don't want to have null in the places that you don't expect. For example, if you want to send emails to all your customers, these emails will be sent to null. Of course, you can get away with it. You can get around it. This with a NoSQL database wouldn't be a problem because the data will be represented, for example, in MongoDB as JSON objects. Video about JSON objects up there, like so. They are in key value pairs and they don't have to have the same structure like SQL, and also in SQL you need to say your structure before you add records into your tables. That you already should know what kind of structure you want to use for the tables. What NoSQL databases are, however, not good at are relationships between your data. The SQL is also referred to as relational and NoSQL as non-relational. But what does that mean? Let me show you. So let's just say this person orders something and then again orders another thing. Now you have some repeated data in your table, and that's not very efficient. The way that you do this is by separating the table, so you'll have a customers table, your products table, and your orders table. And it looks like this. Now you can specify a relationship between these tables. For example, you can connect these two tables using the customer's ID and these two tables with product ID. And this is how it looks. So depending on the structure of your data, you will want to choose a SQL or a NoSQL database. And you should know, you will see some people saying MySQL is the best thing that's happened to mankind after Nutella. And other people will say, don't ever use MongoDB, it's the worst. Don't believe what people say, do what is right for you. If the data you are trying to store is like orders, customers, products, things with lots of relationships between each other, then you may be better off with a SQL database like MySQL. If the data is like YouTube, for example, this is a username, then the video that they uploaded and the comments. One user may upload 10 videos, one may upload 253 videos, one video may have 1 comment, one video may have more or none. In this situation, a NoSQL could be a better option. Scalability. One of the reasons why you might want to choose NoSQL over SQL is because of the scalability. This is a very strong point. The NoSQL databases are very scalable. The SQL is like building a building vertically. At some point, it might get so high and unstable that it might break. And of course, it costs a lot to scale vertically. The NoSQL, on the other hand, can be scaled horizontally because each record is basically its own document. And as I mentioned previously, you need to have a schema in SQL for your tables before you add anything to them. But for NoSQLs, you don't need that, and in that way, it is very flexible. If you are not sure what kind of data you will be storing. If you want to learn either of them, you can just watch these two videos. I have both. I think the MongoDB will come next week, but if you're watching this in the future, then there shouldn't be any problem.